Hello everyone, and welcome back. My name is Wolf, and today there is a new update to the Dragons Addon by Shapescape. This is version 1.5, and it comes with a brand new dragon, new customization tools, a brand new feature that's never been seen before in this add-on, as well as some highly requested features that the community has been asking for a very long time. If this is your first time here, and if you want to get caught up on all the changes that have come to Dragons since release, make sure to check out all of my update videos, as well as the original guide for the add-on. I'll make sure to link those down in the description. As usual, before jumping straight in, make sure to head over to your content tab in the Minecraft Marketplace and make sure that the add-on is up to date. Just click on this little icon here, type in Dragons, and look for the blue exclamation icon. By the way, shout out to Shapescape for letting me jump into this update a little early so that I can make this video for you guys. Alright, let's jump straight into the good stuff. Say hello to the Cave Dragon. Just in time for Halloween, this vampire bat-looking monster is the newest addition to the dragon family. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm still kinda on the fence about this one. Yes, it's different, and I think I see where they were going for kind of a more spooky theme instead of the whimsical fey dragon that we got in 1.4. Personally, I think I would have done some changes to the model, maybe adding a little extra pieces here around the hips, maybe through the tail, and make it a little less blocky and, you know, like right around the neck here, less boxy, and more, well, exactly like this.
These spikes, are they from...
Yeah, if they wanted a bat-themed dragon, Nargacuga would have been the perfect choice. Stealthy, creepy, the wings and the head are even a similar shape. I definitely think the Elder model looks a lot better than the adult model, but those are just my thoughts. The Cave Dragon comes with all of the same amenities as the other dragons, including a set of armor with a matching helmet, as well as its own sword. Being bat-themed, its special ability is a sonic blast, and it surprisingly does a significant amount of damage. I was just kind of messing around when testing this, and I nearly was one-shot in full netherite gear. The sword's special ability is very similar. By pressing left click, it creates a ring or like a force field around you that deals damage to anything close by. When trying to find one, this dragon is a little different. They don't have normal nests on the surface like other dragons do. In order to get a new cave dragon for yourself, you'll need to venture underground. These guys like to hang out just above deep slate level, which I think is right around 0 now, I believe. Oh, actually, wait. The guidebook says -8 or higher is where you will find the cave dragon nests. If you are updating an existing world, you'll need to travel to a brand new location, one that's never been rendered in before, because due to bedrock limitations, it prohibits the adjustment of previously rendered chunks, blah, blah, blah. Microsoft, we're gonna need to talk about some of these add-on restrictions. I'm getting tired of these things. You know who doesn't have limitations? Instant Gaming, the sponsor for today's video. If you're still paying full price for your games, you're doing it wrong. Instant Gaming is my go-to for massive discounts on PC and console titles. We're talking up to 70% off of AAA releases, indie games, and even DLCs. The site is clean, checkout is instant, and you get legit keys straight from the official distributors. No waiting, no sketchy resellers, just click, buy, and play. Why pay full price when Instant Gaming exists? Seriously, your next favorite game is probably sitting there with a discount so good it feels illegal. Hit the link, grab a deal, and thank me later. Just like the other dragons, you'll need to steal an egg in order to actually get one of your own, but this time you'll need to be very, very quiet in order to not wake the dragon guarding its egg. These guys can get pretty upset if you wake them up. All right, check this out. Yes, a huge ask from the community has always been, I want a way to call my dragon back to me if it ever gets lost. Well, now you can with the dragon horn. You can make this by placing any 4 dragon scales into a plus pattern with a goat horn in the center. The dragon horn adds a new menu to recall any of your tamed dragons as long as you're in the same dimension. Oh, and by the way, they fixed the fast travel mechanic, and now you can jump to saved locations through your Dragon's menu. However, this still only works if the fast travel point is also on the same plane as you. No jumping between dimensions with this, apparently. They also added a new spawn control tool, which allows players to customize the amount of smaller dragon-like creatures that you have in your world. I know there were a lot of people claiming that some of these little guys were overspawning and causing some performance issues. If you want to know more about these guys, go back and watch the 1.4 update video. Like I said, all of those are linked in the description, and that'll kind of explain what those are. Update 1.5 also adjusts how the nest block works. You can now craft the nest block, and if it's placed within a previously empty dragon structure, it will start spawning new dragons. So if you happen to have a clear nest that you either didn't like, or it was too close to your base, but now you wanted to bring it back to life, or maybe farm up some scales, you can make a nest and start spawning new dragons in that location. The guidebook does state that it only works on nests generated after the 1.5 update, however. On top of the new tools, a few mechanical changes have come to all dragons, including improved control and more immersive flight animations, which make a huge difference in the way that the dragons move overall. Shapescape's dragons are already top tier and some of the best on the marketplace, but with the 1.5 update, they've now added a flight diving mechanic so that every time you fly down, the dragon's animations actually look like you're diving to the ground. I did suggest maybe a few speed lines to make it feel like you're going a little bit faster, and if you've ever played Ark and you've ridden a griffin, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Since the introduction of the Happy Ghast, there was a new flight camera angle coded into the game. Shapescape applied that to every dragon, and it can be toggled on in the customization menu of your dragon. Crouch and interact to open the menu, and select Customize. Then toggle on the Fancy Camera to have more of a third-person view while flying. And I really liked this angle. Not only is it better to see the diving animation, but you also get to see more in general, and you don't have to worry about the back of the dragon's head getting in your way. Update 1.5 brings with it some great new additions and quality of life changes, but it also brings something the add-on has never had before: a new enemy faction, the Dragon Hunters. This new faction can be found in randomly generated structures around your world, some in towers and others in hunter camps, where they have captured baby dragons. There are 3 different units: a spear and shield unit that can block attacks and has further reach, a ranged unit which wields a net crossbow that can slow you down, and a heavy melee unit. Defeat this threat, free the baby dragons, and claim their loot for yourself. These guys can drop all different color dragon scales, as well as nets and the new net crossbow. And that about covers everything new with the 1.5 update. Let me know your thoughts on the new dragon, as well as all the other new things down in the comments below. Am I blown away by anything? Not really. However, I am really glad to see that a lot of the highly requested features are finally making their way into the game. Hats off to Shapescape for listening to what their community wants. If you have any suggestions on other add-ons you think need a guide, let me know down in the comments below. If you guys enjoyed the video, do me a favor and drop a like, and consider subscribing if you want to stay up to date with some of the best add-ons in the Minecraft marketplace. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for coming and watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Wolf, out!